So what we're doing now is we're having a look at the cosine rule, or the law of cosines, or whatever it may be. So once again, it's as if we've got a triangle, and in the triangle our side lengths A, B and C are opposite angles A, B and C. We represent side lengths with lowercase and angles with uppercase. So A is opposite angle A, side length B is opposite angle B, and so on. So now the actual rule itself is C squared equals A squared plus B squared minus 2AB times cos of C. So that's what the actual rule is. So what we do is we use this in case we've got if we have two side lengths and an unknown angle in between them, or if we have three side lengths and an unknown angle. So two side lengths, if we're doing two side lengths and an angle, we want to find the opposite one there. So what we're going to do, we're going to do both of the questions from the pre-test. So hopefully this won't take up heaps of room, but we'll see. So the first question had a triangle look like this, 58, redo that 8, 58, 47, and x, and we had an angle here of 110. So what we do with that, now what we're trying to do, we're trying to solve for this side length here of x. So what we do is we substitute these values as A, and that's our angle C. So we're trying to solve for C squared. So we'll say C squared, oops, rewrite that a bit clearer, C squared equals A squared plus B squared minus 2AB cos C. Okay, so now instead of C squared, I'm going to write x squared. Instead of A squared, I'm going to write 58 squared. Instead of B squared, I'm going to write 47 squared. And write 2, 58, 47. And I'll say cos, I'm going to write here, cos of 110. The next line, we're going to work all this stuff out. So let's see, get my calculator, 58, whoops, 58 squared plus 47 so then 46, 58 squared plus 47 squared, we end up with 7,778, sorry, 7782, 7782 minus, what did I say, 2 times 58 times 47, and we end up with 5452, I'm going to multiply that cos of 110, cos, we end up with negative 0.34. So now I'm going to multiply that by my 5452, and end up with negative 7782 minus negative 1864.7. So now I'm going to add that. So now these two need to be added because two negatives make a positive. So I'm going to say 7782 plus 1864.7. That's what c squared equals. So now x, oops. So that's what x squared equals. So x squared equals 9646.7. So now x will equal the square root of that. And we end up with 98.2. Okay, so that's that one. That's how we use to find a side length. Now to find an angle, a little bit different. So in the pretest, we had 3 side lengths. We had 36, should show the smaller numbers, 34 and 23. And now we're saying, and we're looking for this angle here, x. Oops, I'll redraw that. That's the angle that we're looking for. So with this, what we would do, we would substitute values and we would do an inverse cos. So now what we've got here, this is our angle C, because C is the only one that we've got, so this makes side C. So what we're going to do is we're going to say 23 squared equals 36 squared plus 34 squared minus 236 34. I'm going to say cos of x. So now we're going to work all that stuff out. So let's see, 23 squared, 529, equals 36 squared, 1296, 34 squared, 1156, minus 2 times 36 is 72, and I'll multiply that by 34, 2448. I'm going to run out of space. I'm going to say 2448 cos x. So now we're going to combine all this stuff together. So we're going to say, or not combine all together, we're going to do some maths. 529 equals 1296. Oops, done 98. 1296 plus 1156. So we're at 2452 minus 2448 cos x, 2448 cos x. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring this over to the other side. So I'm going to say 529 minus 2452 becomes negative 1923 equals negative 2448. Divide that 8 better. 8 cos of x. And I'm going to divide both sides by 2448. So I'm going to have negative 1923 over negative 2448. That's going to equal our cos of x. So then x is going to equal the inverse cos of negative 1923 over negative 2448. We're going to work that out. So divide that by 2448, and it's 0.78. So 0.78, sorry, 0.78, and I'm going to do the inverse cos of that. second cos, and up with 38 degrees, 38.7, 38.7. So I'll rewrite that clearer. So this is 38.7 degrees. That's what you do for that. So use the cosine rule if you're dealing with if you've got two sides and an angle between, you want to find the other one on the other way. Substitute your values. If you're trying to find an angle, you substitute. If you need 3 side lengths, substitute all those, and you've got to do an inverse cos at the end. There's your cosine rule.